It looks like Xbox and Microsoft might be switching its focus to AAA exclusive games. I'm personally hoping this is the case. This is something that the internet and a lot of Xbox fans have been clamoring for a long time now. After seeing the success of a ton of Sony first-party studios games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, among a bunch of other exclusive titles that are only on PS4, a lot of Xbox owners have been feeling pretty down about the fact that the Xbox console doesn't really have a flagship AAA title that's exclusive to that platform. As you know, all first-party exclusive Xbox games also come to Windows PC, so they're not technically exclusives to a lot of people, but I personally consider them exclusives because they're only on Microsoft services like Windows and like Xbox. But that also keeps people from buying an Xbox console if they have a PC. Like, why would they buy an Xbox if they can already play it on the PC that they have, and most likely play it better with the graphics turned all the way up? But anyway, a listing for a principal program manager in Sony Santa Monica has been posted. The candidate will be tasked with growing internal studio talent and working to help build a new franchise. And as I may have mentioned before, it also calls for experience shipping in high-quality titles and quadruple A standards. Yes, that's the actual quote. It actually says quadruple A standards. We don't know if that's a misprint or what, but I just think that's kind of funny. It means they're really trying to make something huge, which gets me really excited. But is it too late for this? I mean, people have been clamoring for this from Xbox for about 2 years already. Like, it seemed like the last strong year we really had was the Gears of War 4 year, along with Forza Horizon 3. Those both came out in 1 year, and that was pretty exciting. And then ever since then, we haven't really gotten big titles like Gears of War 4, Quantum Break, stuff like that. If they're just now planning on starting first-party studios, then it's going to be a long time before we actually see any of these games made. Not only are these studios starting from scratch, but it takes years to develop games like Uncharted, like Horizon and God of War. Like, up to 5 years is like the normal amount, I'd say, for a game like that. So if it's not going to be 5 years until we get more first-party AAA games like Gears 4 and like the Halo franchise, that worries me a little bit. I feel like there's already a bad stigma attached to the Xbox brand. I want them to get away from that, but it seems like it might be a while before they do. However, one thing they could have already done that we don't know about is acquire a studio and have them developing exclusives for their platforms, similar to how Insomniac Games developed Sunset Overdrive. Obviously, Microsoft or Sony does not own Insomniac Games. They do their own thing, pretty much build exclusive games for platforms. That's why we got Sunset exclusive on Xbox and like Spider-Man exclusive on PS4. There's just a studio that's always teaming up with major publishers like Microsoft and Sony to build these huge, awesome games. But anyway, I think it would be really smart of Microsoft to acquire some of these studios so they don't have to build them from scratch, and they already have talent, they already have games in development probably. That would be the smart thing to do, in my opinion. I don't know what they're up to. I'm hoping we see crazy stuff at E3. I'm hoping Microsoft Xbox blows our minds at E3. A lot of people consider this E3 a do or die situation. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I do think it's super important that they future-proof this console. They future-proof the Xbox One X, and they're just future-proofing the brand in general. I don't want this brand to die. I don't think anybody does, and they're far from that. Microsoft's making tons of money, but the Xbox division isn't doing as well as I would like it to be, and I'm hoping that we just see some awesome exclusive games. That's all I can really hope for at E3. This has been a short news video. Just wanted to get this information out, talk to you guys down in the comments. Be sure to let me know what you think. Do you think it's too late for Xbox, or do you think it's fine that these games might take up to 5 years to release if they're starting from scratch? If this job posting gives us like legitimate information, then you can assume that those games are still far out. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I will talk to you guys later.